Well, it's been more than 24 hours and the manhunt continues for the suspect involved in a shootout with police in Mooresville. Thanks so much for joining us tonight at 11. I'm Alice Kane.
And I'm Brian Collar. And multiple local and state and federal law enforcement agencies have been involved in the search for the man. Here's what we know at this hour. This all began on Thursday night when police got a report about a kidnapping and domestic incident involving 24-year-old Henry Lovell and two other people at an apartment in Mooresville. When the responding officer arrived, police say Lovell and the officer exchanged fire. The officer was hit, but was treated and is expected to be okay.
Lovell ran from the scene, and authorities say video from security cameras show he ran into the VFW carrying a shotgun after the incident. Someone inside was able to wrestle it away from him, and then he ran away again. He hasn't been seen since.
NBC5's Amanda Martin-Ryan is in Mooresville tonight, where state police gave us an update earlier this evening on their search. Amanda.
Brian, Alice, several law enforcement agencies have been part of today's search for their suspect. While he's still on the loose, neighbors are being told to keep their doors locked. Police say they responded to an apartment at the intersection of Pleasant Street and Upper Main Street before Lovell ran into the VFW. They say he was last seen heading toward the West Village at around 9 o'clock to 9:15 last night, and they expect he has been going in that general direction. Police told us they have been able to get a hold of all firearms Lovell might have access to, but he's still being considered armed and dangerous.
There's reason to believe they're still out there. They may pose a danger to the public. People should act accordingly.
The town of Mooresville and surrounding communities having to remain on alert with the whereabouts of 24-year-old Henry Lovell still unknown after more than 24 hours of searching for him. Police say Lovell has a known history with law enforcement, and following Thursday night's shooting exchange with the Morristown officer, he now faces a slew of charges.
I'm aware that he's had prior contacts with law enforcement. I believe he's an individual that Morristown Police Department is familiar with.
VSP not disclosing the nature of Lovell's history, but reminding residents that he is considered dangerous and to stay alert.
I want to encourage the public to be vigilant as they're in the area going about their business to if they see something that looks out of the ordinary, looks suspicious to them, we want to hear about it.
The search extends into surrounding towns.
It's prudent to look in the immediate area as well as look at outside areas.
Police have spent the day conducting interviews, going through surveillance videos, combing over the scene of the shooting, and following up on several tips they received.
Throughout the day, investigators have followed up on dozens of tips. You may have witnessed one of these responses a short time ago.
That's when SWAT teams and officers in tactical gear rushed to the scene of a home, but found no indication that Lovell was there. Their search extending into the weekend.
It's a little bit difficult to characterize search efforts in future operational periods just because we could have new information in 10 minutes that completely shift where we're going.
Lots of questions still remain about the status of the investigation, like whether or not Lovell has been in contact with anyone. Again, if you know of Lovell's whereabouts or spot him, call 911. In Morristown, Amanda Martin-Ryan, NBC5 News.